Hey guys, welcome on back to another brand new episode. So today I'm going to be showing you my kayak MilkCrate setup for holding my fishing rods, my terminal tackle, and other fishing accessories that I need to put in here. So before I show you guys, I got this thing set up to hold anything. It can hold rods, it can hold baits, it can hold all kinds of stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys. So this is my setup. This is a Yak Gear MilkCrate. It can hold fishing rods and baits and stuff. If I wanna, this right here, this is to hold a rod. And to use this, you gotta mount this thing to the side of the MilkCrate, and you could just like put your rod right in here and hold it for you. And this is my setup. And to set it up, you see these screws in this bag right here? You have to take the screws out of this and put it through and put it in this right here and mount it to the side of the MilkCrate to hold your rods. And that's what it's pretty much used for, is to like hold all your rods, and it can hold all your baits and stuff. And then all these screws that you see right here, it can hold. You gotta put these bolts in this big old nut screw into the rod holder, and then to complete it all together, you have to use these cords or bungee cords, whatever, and it's got these clamp-ons to clamp on around the MilkCrate. That way you can just put your rods in this thing and it could hold everything. And you can mount these to the side of the kayak, and that's what it's pretty much used for. These screws right here is, without these, you can't just like, without these screws and these bolts, you can't like mount the rod holders for it. And as you can see, it's clear on the other side. See? Yeah. One thing this thing's really good for, this MilkCrate this thing can hold all my rods, all my terminal tackle, all my weights, pretty much every fishing thing I have. I can just throw it in here and it can hold all my rods, everything. That way I don't have to worry about putting all my stuff in there unless I need to. And then I got that rod holder. Then I got these two to hold on my other, all the rods. And then I got this right here, which is enough space, and then there's some baits in there. But yeah, I mean that's a good storage. But this right here is like 10 times more better. It can hold pretty much every sort of tackle that you got. And then when you pull out a rod out of the MilkCrate right here, you could just throw out your rod and just give it a dangle. And that's why this MilkCrate is good for like bass fishing. You can hold all your stuff, and this thing's just a lot more easier, and you don't have to worry about all your baits and stuff getting lost, because all your tackle, all your fishing rods, they're all in this one MilkCrate. And then with all these, you can just screw this on the side of the MilkCrate, and yeah, it's pretty much there. But the only downside about this is you got to have a certain amount of rods just to slip this in if you want to. But I mean, yeah, I mean this thing came with 2 sets of screws. So these screws, you got then bolts and the nut screws. The screw on the, let me take one out of the bag here. So this right here is the nut screw. This right here is the nut screw to screw into the rod holder, and then you screw this into it, and then you get the other screw in here to hold it together, and that's what these screws are for. And then as you can see, right, that screw, that's like the main screw that goes into one of these holes right here. And then you get the other screw and you put it right here, and the other screw goes right there. And then you take your paracord rope and it goes through this hole right here. You get this right here, and it goes through this hole right here, and that's what, you know, keeps it all together. And you just mount it to the side, and then when you go out on the water and you have all your rods and your baits inside of the milk crate, all you gotta do is just reach back behind you when you're sitting down on the kayak and just take out a rod, just sling it out there with your bait, with your whatever bait you're trying to fish with, and you don't have to worry about nothing getting lost. And just take a gander at the pond. I mean, I'm looking at the pond right here. Fish boil. Yep. Don't have to worry about nothing getting lost. And if you want a milk crate, you can just look up fishing milk crate online, and you could buy yourself one, and you could put it in the back of your boat, or you can customize it however you want to. The way I got mine set up is I mount the rod holders to the side of the milk crate, and I don't have to worry about them, you know, getting lost or none of that. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next episode. Peace.